The man was eating roasted corn when he suddenly spotted a business opportunity. He watched his son sweating heavily from eating spicy sauce, yet still enjoying every bite. He suddenly got the idea to make spicy flavored fries. He believed this would bring him success, so the family bought various kinds of chili peppers and started experimenting repeatedly. The spicy sauce they made at first was so hot that everyone could barely stand it. Meanwhile, the factory had begun using machines to extract even hotter capsaicin, but the man and his family insisted on making the sauce by hand. He firmly believed that only natural ingredients could create the most delicious taste. To mix the seasonings, the man even used a hamster wheel. He traveled all over town to try different kinds of chili peppers. Finally, he created a flavor that was spicy and addictive. The man proposed launching his product to the company's top management, but he was ignored because he was a janitor. He was even mocked in public. The man had no choice but to call the CEO directly, and he successfully persuaded him to try the sample. After tasting it, the CEO was full of praise. He called back immediately without even wiping his hands, saying he would come to the factory in person. When the factory executives heard the news, they publicly blamed the man. They said if the CEO rejected the idea, the factory might close down, and everyone would lose their jobs. The man began to doubt himself. When he got home, he told his wife everything. His wife encouraged him, studied with him, taught him how to sell the product, and helped him practice his speech. When the CEO arrived at the factory, the man began the presentation, but when asked about market share, the man could not answer at all. As a janitor, he knew nothing about such things, so the man put down his script and spoke like an ordinary person. He talked about how much people loved spicy food. The man's sincerity touched the CEO. The CEO immediately decided to invest in the product. However, after the product launched, it did not sell well. The reason was that the factory executives held a grudge and gave no money at all for advertising. Once the man found the problem, he faced it head-on. He contacted old friends and asked them to help promote it on the streets. His son also took out all his pocket money to support him. They started handing out free samples on the street. The man and his family even went into supermarkets and bought up all their own products from the shelves. Whenever other customers looked over, the man enthusiastically recommended the product. Finally, sales of the product exploded and factory orders surged. The nearly bankrupt factory was saved. The CEO personally hung a sign with the man's name on the office door. The man became the marketing director. At that moment, everyone in the company applauded for him. The man's dream finally came true. He started from the very bottom and rose to become a top company executive.